guys feel like you are with that this preseason?
I think that's what fall camp is for. Like, you use this like practice to work on timing, figure out your players. Trying to find like get in position for Jackson so he could make the right passes and like so we could be all on time at the same time.
I've heard a lot about your hands and just no hardly any drops and anything like that. Just is that something you feel like is like a big strength of your game, just your hands?
Yes, sir. I truly believe that because that's something I work on like every day, like before practice or after practice. I'm on the jugs, like even in the training room, I'm working on like balance while I'm catching the ball. So some strong hands, something I really prize on.
You look at a guy like Eric. I know he was here in the spring with you as well, but just how much explosiveness does he bring to this offense?
He brings a lot of explosiveness. With him, guys like to favor him, then they're one-on-one with me, boom. Then guys like to favor me, you can't do one-on-one Eric. So like having that type of balance, it makes it easy for us. Like just you can't double team neither one of us. You can't double team Cam, me, Eric, Malcolm, Perry. None of us when we step on the field. So you got to pick your poison really.
Kind of open-ended, but what makes a good route runner, especially when you look at someone like Eric and just some of the guys overall you have in this room? What makes an effective and good route runner?
I think what makes a good route runner is just knowing your position, trying to just knowing how to your timing and like getting in the right spots at the right time. So just work. Not all routes you run at full speed. Some routes you do run at full speed, but just knowing how to really work it. Work the leverage of your defender so you get in the right position so you can have the right timing with your QB.
How impressive has Sam been for a freshman? He had a really good spring, and then it seems like he's picked up right where he left off.
Very impressive, man. I love that kid, man. Sam, he's a hard worker. So everything you see that he's putting in practice, the work is showing outside on the field. He's constantly working every day. He's trying to get better. He's somebody who wants to be on the field as a freshman. So I'm very proud of Sam.
Horatio, what do you sort of fans have watched Cam last year? They saw Malcolm a little bit. They haven't maybe seen you as much. What do you think you bring to the table?
I think I bring my own type of swag. I think for me, just I'm the show. When I step on the field, it's gonna be a show. Like you said, like Cam, he's very explosive. But when I'm on the field, I bring the energy. I can match energy, and then I'm very physical.
The first two tackles Saturday when we were all there watching. So you feel like you're picking up pretty quickly if you're in that first unit?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been something that we've been going throughout the week and some like the preparation. So it just feels good to be back out there and, especially being in Jordan Hare for the first time. So it was really fun to be out there and just be ecstatic and make those kind of plays.
What's the adjustment been like for you, I guess, getting here after the spring and, kind of getting fast-tracked a little bit?
Heat. Back in Maryland, very, very bipolar weather, but the humidity and stuff like that, that's just been something I've been trying to get used to. I'm adjusting wise. The guys been very welcoming and stuff like that. Got my guy Preston Howard down here with me too, so been hanging out with him and stuff like that. So other than that, it's been pretty well adjusting down here.
When you were going through the process, what made you ultimately decide that Auburn was the place for you?
Especially coming down that I wanted to play in the SEC. Getting the big level with preparation for the league. But really what made me come here was knowing what DJ Durkin had to offer as a DC and what he had to bring to the table and what it was like being prepared for that next level and going into that. And also I was getting Auburn and having this next upcoming season. I know last season wasn't what they planned to do, but I tend to come into I know that there's a lot of upside that we have. We got Kelvin Folk, Keyrod and all of them coming in, and so I just think we got a lot of upside coming into the next year.
How do you think you fit in DJ's defense?
I think I fit pretty well. It's a little bit different than what I ran before, but that's going to be anywhere you go. But also, I just feel like it's kind of giving me a broader view on what it is to, be in a different system and to, adapt to that well. Because anything can happen at the next level with that. Going back and forth between different systems and stuff like that. So I think I fit it in pretty well. There's obviously things to improve on every day, and so I'm just grinding at that and just trying to stack the days.
What do you feel like your strengths are? What do you bring?
I feel like I can diagnose plays really well, and also just communication across the board, and just having that. That's all thanks to the experience before and stuff like that. So then also just making sure that everybody's in the same play, because having the IQ with that, and then just making sure that you're in a place to where you can diagnose plays well. And so that's where I feel like I kind of fit in.
How about your playing style?
Just aggressive and just play fast and just go downhill. I like to play downhill.
Your impression of Elijah Melendez so far, the freshman?
Oh, he's a good player. He's a good player. He's gonna be really good coming up in the next coming season. You know, he's young, gonna get the experience coming into this next year. So excited to see what he does.
Just kind of general week through camp, what have been your impressions of the defense as a whole?
I'm sorry.
Just in general, week through camp, what have been your impressions of the defense as a whole?
It's fast and aggressive. We play downhill. You know, we kind of play a lot of different styles of defense. So it's just like you get like your mix here and there of we can do different stuff. So it's kind of just the aggression that we have with that. I'm like,
Medical Properties Trust, at the very heart of healthcare.